So welcome back to the Sawmill, friends. It's rained all night here at the farm. It's supposed to rain an inch tomorrow, and I have a lot to get done between now and then. You guys hang in there. It looks like, as usual, we got Mama Cat with us today. That's her little trick, how she plays dead. All right, Mama, now do your other trick. Roll over. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Looky there, guys. The hatefulest cat on YouTube, but she's also the smartest. We got Cabbage out here with us today doing what he does best, which is absolutely nothing right there. All he does is eat and sleep. And more eating than sleeping here lately. I guess I better let these chickens out. They will not be getting out tomorrow. How we doing today, ladies? Come enjoy it while you can. It'll be a monsoon out here Sunday. I got a customer bringing over a white oak log today. We'll get Mr. Cotto out and put the grapple on it, get him unloaded. All right, guys, what we're looking at here is the Wood-Mizer BNT 200/250 blade setter. And this is for setting the blades after you sharpen them on your sawmill. And more on this later, guys. I just wanted to bring it up here today and get it set up on its cart. And I wasn't sure if it would fit, and it was a really close fit right there. It's barely hanging on the edge. I may have to buy a different, or a bigger cart rather, to put it on. But I just want to show it to you guys. Here in a few days, I'm going to do a complete sharpening video where we sharpen the blades and then we set them on this new setter. I just have to figure out how to use it. I've never used a setter like this before. It's all automated. Right there's the controls. You don't have to sit here and manually push the blade through. It feeds itself. Let me turn it on. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So that right there will push the blade through these different stations, and as you can see, it clamps down And that's what sets your blade right there. Got a dial indicator right there. I'm assuming that's to show how much of a set you're putting in your blade, but I'm really not sure because I haven't read the manual yet. But more on this in a few days, guys. I'm really looking forward to finally having a proper setter in my shop, and one that's not manual, that you can set up and walk away from and it'll still do its job. All right, friends, what we're looking at is a top grade white oak log. There's very little defects on that, a few spots of some bird peck, but that's about it. Just put some fresh anchor seal on there. If you're wondering what anchor seal is, it's in that little bucket right there. I'd get it off Amazon, but it may be cheaper from other places. You can use latex paint, but if you can afford it, that stuff right there is the best. And what it does, it seals up the end grain on your log and prevents moisture from leaving on the end grain of the log, which in turn will prevent end checking. It's cheap insurance, and if you have a sawmill, friends, bite the bullet and buy anchor seal. If you're using latex paint, go a step further, get the anchor seal, and you'll get a better result. That's the proper way to seal up a log on the end grain. And if you're wondering why I got a 2-foot piece and a 10-foot piece, he's gonna be doing some specialty stuff with the lumber off of this log. I'll probably saw it up here in a few days. And he had to buy a 12-footer at the log yard. They didn't have any 10-footers, and he only needs 10-foot boards for his project. So he went ahead while he was here and cut 2 foot off of it. We'll make that into firewood. And that was the butt cut of the tree. Not a big loss right there for what he's gonna be doing. He's got some specialty projects in mind, and it's his log, not mine. So it is what it is. So like I was saying, friends, a really nice white oak log. I wish I had a truckload of these, because in today's market, white oak like this is going for a minimum of $2.50 a board foot here in Northeast Tennessee. And this one right here probably went for a lot more than that. I've actually heard guys talking at the log yard about some white oak, if they can veneer them, which is the top quality. You don't get any top, I've heard some guys at the log yard, friends, and this is no joke, I've seen the paper slips to prove it. They've been getting $5 a board foot for veneer white oak. For you guys not familiar with that term, veneer is the highest quality you can get in a log. $5 a board foot for veneer white oak. I have never heard of it being that high. That's good for the landowners though, and the loggers right now. But for small sawmill operations like myself, it would be really tough to pay $5 a board foot for white oak, saw it, kiln dry it, and then sell it and make a decent profit. One day the market will probably turn around. It goes up and down on different species, friends. And right now white oak in Northeast Tennessee, in my opinion, is on the top of the mountain. They're king right now, and they're gonna stay up there for quite some time. And for those of you that are curious, hopefully this shows up on camera. You can see that little hole right there, that's bird peck. Now sometimes, friends, this will not affect the lumber, but on the contrary, it could affect your lumber in a bad way. All right, friends, as you can see, we're down here at the kiln. If you're new to this channel, this is my Nile L200 Pro kiln. I can dry up to 4,000 board feet inside this kiln. And the reason I'm going over this is because people always ask down in the comments, what kind of kiln do you have? L200 Pro, and this did include the chamber with this kit. But we're down here unloading the kiln, friends, or I should say partially unloading it. I need to get about 50 boards out of here and fill some orders that you guys placed a few days ago. If you guys can tell by the end grain, but that is all white oak right there. A lot of it's quarter sawn, some of it's rift sawn and flat sawn. Got some flat sawn right there because you can see the grain going in that direction. Let me find another example. So right below that we have perfectly quarter sawn right there because the grain is 90 degrees to the face of the board. Then you have the medullary rays running on that plane, and that's how you get the nice medullary rays on the face of white oak, by sawing it in that direction. But I need to pull 50 boards out of here and run them through the molder and get them ready for you guys that placed your orders a few days ago, because all this white oak was harvested by horses over in Southwest Virginia right at 2 years ago. And I need to run these through the molder as well and clean up the front and the back face. I'm not going to edge the sides, only the front and the back. They call that S2S in the lumber industry, surfacing two sides. Two sides. But do it so you guys can see it. S2S. And when you hear S4S, that means you surface all four sides of the board. So let me go over it one more time. I'm surfacing two sides of these boards, the front and the back. S4S would be all four sides. I've even seen some people do S3S before. They leave one edge rough. That's kind of odd, but these boards I will surface on two sides for you guys through the Wood-Mizer molder. Probably not today, but tomorrow because it's going to rain. If you guys could tell or not, I had to move some of these cedars out of the way. They were blocking the door of the kiln. And these cedars, guys, some of them are 25 foot long. I need to think of some kind of project to use them on. Maybe a small cedar timber frame, I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe a pole barn, maybe? I'm open for suggestions. I need to do something with them though. They've been laying on the ground about 2 years and they need to be sawed or made into something. All right, guys, it's dinner time. What is it? It's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. I'll get back down here and start unloading this kiln, and by then it will be dark. I'll see you in just a minute.